Hey guys, what's going on? I'm finally back from vacation. I'm so excited to be back from vacation. You know that feeling when you're really excited to go on vacation and you're really excited while you're there, and then it comes time to start coming home and you're like, you might be a little upset, like you're gonna miss it, whatever. But then you get home and you're super excited to be home. That's where I am right now. I'm like super excited. All I want to do is play video games and record them. I just bought a new game, Gran Turismo 5. I know it's not new, like it's been out for a while, but it's new to me. So I'm gonna record Woman Driver on that. I heard like people use their mics on that game a lot, and I figured I could have some road rage on them and see what happens. Let's see what happens. What happens with that? I don't know. But anyways, sorry. I just woke up. I have like all my sinuses are clogged and I'm trying to talk, and then sometimes when I speak, it's like a monster speaking and it's just horrifying. So I'm sorry if I scared you. I didn't mean it. I really didn't mean it. But this video, I wanted to do some updates, and I also wanted to talk about my Hawaii trip and all the weird things that happened and all the cool things that happened. Just a chill commentary. Nothing, that's gonna make your mind melt. So let's just get right to the storytelling. And if I have time to update you guys about some things like live streams and other videos that are important, I don't know, I'll update you if I have time. So first thing I want to talk about Hawaii was that, dude, sometimes people there just have like this unnecessary road rage, and like they'll like make sure you hear them and hear what you have to say, because obviously most people have their windows down. I know me and Alex, actually, we rented a convertible, we went all out, and it was fun. It was really fun. It was so cool to have the top down. I normally don't like that feeling of wind blowing in my hair, but I liked it this time. It was nice. It was manageable. It was really cool. Anyways, so road rage incident number 1. We are actually headed to the airport, headed back home, and this guy pulls out in front of us. The main highway there on the North Shore where we were staying is only 2 lanes, so the left lane and the right lane. And so we were driving down, and this guy pulled out like directly in front of us and just stopped. He just stopped. So of course we had to slam on our brakes, because if we don't, we would hit him. And so we like come to a screeching halt, and this guy decided to parallel park right where he pulled out in front of us. So now not only have we been stopped, had to slam on our brakes, now we gotta wait for this bitch to parallel park. And so, okay, whatever. He's almost, we're at this point where we could just pull into the other lane because no other cars are coming, and just pass him up. But before we do, Alex makes sure to beep at him like, wow, you're an asshat. It's cool though. We're just gonna beep, make things awkward. And this guy raged. He like got out of his car, which is this huge man truck, and he was this huge dude, like 6'5" football player looking motherfucker, and he's like, motherfucker, because we beeped at him. It was so scary. So we just like, pedal to the metal, get away from that crazy ass. That was really scary and weird. Don't mess with people in Hawaii. Just don't use your horn. Maybe it's a serious offense there. I don't know. It's normal here where I'm from. It's normal to use your horn. Like, you expect it when you fuck up. You expect to hear a horn. Apparently it's not the case there. I never hear that many horns, but whatever. Just culture mixing, I guess. Whatever. People don't use their horns. That's not my problem. I'm going to continue to use them because they're fun. And then episode number 2 of Road Rage. And we did have road rage issues last time we went to Hawaii last year. But they continued on to this year. I'm not going to talk about the ones last year. This time, we were actually driving out of a beach park. So it was just a parking lot, and it was, going on to the main highway. And there was 2 turning lanes, one to go right and one to go left. We were going left, so we were in the left turning lane. And of course, next to the left turning lane is the lane for people to enter the beach park or enter the parking lot. And so we were only in the left turning lane, but we kind of sped up to it, kind of sped up to stop. It wasn't really necessary, but no traffic was coming. And so we were trying to hurry so we could catch the no traffic and get right out, because normally you have to wait a while. And so we just kind of sped up to our turning lane. And of course, there's some guy taking a wide-ass turn in his wide-ass truck, and he, like, is just driving into our left turning lane instead of, like, just, you know, taking a slower turn and turning in the entrance lane. And so he yells at us. He's like, whoa, whoa, man, this is Hawaii, slow down. Bitch, I'm not slowing down, I'm in my lane. Why don't you fucking stay in your own lane instead of telling me to slow down? How about that? Did that ever enter your mind? Did it not? That you have your own lane and that you can't fucking borrow mine? Whatever. Alright, so that was the issues with there's these crazy drivers in Hawaii that, like, yell things at you. I don't know. It's weird. Whatever. Road rage is kind of fun though, so whatever. And then my next story is actually I was in the ocean and I got some flippers because it's just easier to swim in the ocean when you have flippers on. It's just a lot easier. And we're going to be bodyboarding or boogie boarding, whatever you want to call it. And you just want fins or flippers to do that. It's just a lot easier. And I decided not to bodyboard. I just wanted to swim. So I swam pretty far out so that these huge, you know, I don't know, they're like 8-foot waves, so that the 8-foot waves wouldn't catch me, so that I didn't have to deal with them, like, coming over me. I didn't have to dive under them. I was just going to the point where I just kind of, like, float above them, and then I drop. You know, they're not breaking on me. I'm further out than that. And so I was fine. And then all of a sudden, one time I look back and I was having, like, a good experience out there. I was like, this is so amazing. This is, like, the best meditation ever. I was having a life-changing experience out in the ocean. And then I turn around for 1 second and there's a 10, maybe 15-foot wave coming at me. I mean, this thing was huge and it was gonna break right above my head. And I was shitting my pants. In my head, I was like, dive, dive, dive. You need to dive under this wave or you will die, Kelly. Do you know what that means? This is the end of your life right here, right now, unless you dive. And I dove and I actually made it through this huge wave. And then, of course, there was one directly after it. And I dove again and I survived. No, if you know where I'm coming from, I was one of those people who wouldn't dive under waves because I was scared I'd get water in my nose, and so I never dove under waves. So what would end up happening was I'd get run over by the wave and completely fucked up, just completely messed up. And so I'm really happy I took the time to dive when it actually counted, because I seriously would have dived. It's like one of the biggest waves I've ever seen. It came out of nowhere. I mean, right after it happened, the lifeguards got on their intercom. They're like, everyone be warned, only experienced swimmers. There's big ass waves coming. You're all gonna die. So they're on their loudspeakers saying that stuff. And I was so scared. So after those two big waves came, it started to kind of slow down. The swells slowed down again. And I finned my ass off to get to the beach, and I never went back in. I was like, I'm done for the day. That was all I needed. Then I went back to the hotel and drank a bunch of fruity drinks to forget about it. So that was a lot of fun. And yeah, that's it. It's just a chill commentary talking about my vacation. Probably not all of you guys' thing. You're probably bored. Some of you probably enjoyed it. But that's all I have to talk about. Goodbye, guys. I'll have more normal content coming out soon, and hopefully I'll fix my sleep schedule soon so it can be at a decent hour when I upload.